Today's video is going to be a quick update on Premier African Minerals. We had an RNS that came out 2 days ago on Thursday. I don't do videos on Thursdays and Fridays. I try not to anyway, just so I can do more family stuff, work stuff, all that stuff, okay? So this is just a quick update. We had a share exchange of Circum interest into Vortex. I could read out all of this lovely boring stuff. However, there was a stock box interview that came out and I have skipped to the part where George Rose puts it all in layman's terms. Here we go.
Sure, of course, and it's a pleasure. I think, let me just start by saying that I'm very bullish on Circum, and I always have been. But having said that, our Zulu lithium project's much better. The origination of this was a transaction put together many years ago that allowed Prem to fund the RHA mine development, interestingly enough. Over the years, Circum has spent a lot of money in bringing their potash deposit in the Danakil in Ethiopia to a point where they have a strong and carefully validated DFS. They've got a great NPV, and they've got a very good internal rate of return that's forecast. One of the issues with it has been trying to arrange for Prem that point of liquidity, which we all want, and we would love to have some cash to be able to develop other projects and so on. So what has recently happened is that some of the minority holders in Circum, of which we are one, have agreed to consolidate our minority holdings together with Regent Mercantile's investment in Circum. And the principal behind the Regent Mercantile setup has been the chairman of Circum for many years, to consolidate into an entity that gives us about 36-37% of the shares in Circum. This consolidation gives Prem a better seat at the table in our view, although it's still the same value in Circum, gives us better protection, and really allows us to have much more of a voice as we go forward with what hopefully is going to be development and a decent liquidity event and cash generative event and so on for Circum in the future.
So in layman's terms, there's a wee bit of tidying up in house going. I think it's good to offload this year. From what I understand, there's not really been much benefit of this. It should tighten up the ship a bit and allow Premier African Minerals to focus on what really matters, and that's the Zulu and potentially getting this JV deal through. So that's the summary on that. Since Wednesday when I did the video, we have seen the share price go up a further 33%, with Friday being one lovely juicy day, about 19% on the day. No surprise if we go to our day chart now, it's looking even, as usual, stronger. We've had obviously a lot more previous highs once upon a time. But recently, this is the main target. Not that I doubt Prem is going a lot higher. I do believe that. I phased out a bit of my position from about 0.395 to 0.45, in and around all that. So I sold about half of my position. Main reason being, it just felt like a natural place to take some profits. What I was thinking was perhaps there'd be a bit of resistance. It could pull back a bit and then I'd be able to get the money in lower, maybe at 0.35, something like that. I don't think this is going to change the trajectory of this. I think it's going to go very much upwards until we get a deal. It's very hard to know. You're nearly better off just leaving your money in, whether it'll be proven to be shrewd or not, doing what I am doing. So far, I would say I'm better off doing what I have done, because I have been stripping in and out and loading up and doing bits of jiggery the whole way along this. It's quite volatile. You can't get 10% swings in any given day. So yeah, it's working out okay. My only concern about doing what I'm doing is constantly bringing my average price up, which doesn't give me much wriggle room if this was to mass sell off. I don't think it should sell off massively, but listen, I've seen stranger things happen. Great news can sometimes be a case of buy the rumor, sell the story. So just tread carefully on it. It is very volatile. It is still high risk. We're still a lot of governing issues. We've got potential war happening in Ukraine now and stuff. So look, there is a lot of unknowns. It'll be interesting to see what comes on Monday. As it stands, I'm about half of my position size out. I would like to get that in, and maybe some more as well. It all depends on what way it goes on Monday, but I like to reassess come Monday. Chances are I'll just be buying back in on the opening bell, but we'll just see what way it goes. That's the video. And if you're loving all your gains that you've got on Premier African Minerals, and these videos have somehow helped you, and if these videos have been informative and helped you, please feel free to Support the channel by buying me a coffee. Someone bought me 5 coffees. They actually reached out to me. I don't know whether they want their names displayed or not, but either way, I appreciate you. Thank you for the 5 coffees. I really do appreciate that. Anybody else would like to support the channel, feel free to do that. If you want to join the Discord, the link is down below. There's a trading course, free shares, free crypto. It's all down there. Feel free to do whatever you wish. But if you can do anything for me, please like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. I'll catch you in the next video. Here's to a big week ahead.
Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.